Hello everyone, my name is Nataly Lopez and I will be presenting about Toni Morrison and how she reached ultimate success. So to start off, Toni Morrison was an amazing woman. She was an activist, an author, and educator. She was amazing all around. She was a powerful woman that should never be forgotten, and her work actually shed light in the Black experience in America. And her words are very powerful and very meaningful to all of those who read her. She was not afraid to speak out about the Black experience in America. And to me, that will forever be something that I will always look up to. And she is somebody that I will always look up to. Moving forward to some of her background, she was born on February 18th, 1931, and she died on August 5th, 2019, so fairly recently. Um, Her actual birth name was Chloe Ardiela Woodford, and her childhood was um, not the easiest. Her house was actually burnt down by their landlord because her parents couldn't pay rent. And that was just a very traumatic experience for her. But that experience showed her that her family and herself are very resilient, and that they did not dwell on this traumatizing event. They move forward. So this resilience taught her a lot throughout her career. And um, she got into writing because her family always used to talk about African American folk tales and ghost stories and songs that really meant something to her. And so at a very young age, she started reading and she started getting into literature. Her two favorite authors were actually Jane Austen and Leo Tolstoy, which are very, very classic authors and are amazing authors. Um, and Toni Morrison is actually not her real name, as I mentioned earlier. Toni is actually a nickname from the name Anthony that she adopted after relating so much to a saint named Anthony of Padua. Um, and she converted to Catholicism at the age 12. So after she converted, she took notice of the saint and um, adopted his name. Moving forward, some fun facts about her. Morrison was actually a book editor before she wrote her first book. So she was the first Black female editor in Random House Publishing in the 1960s. And this really caught me by surprise. But she also graduated from Howard University in 1953. And for those of you that do not know, Howard University is actually a historical Black college. And this to me was amazing. Also, she's also a Cornell alumni, alumna, alumni, and she graduated in 1955. Um, so moving forward to her acknowledgments, she received over 40 awards and recognitions in her life. This includes the Pulitzer Prize that she won after her book Beloved that was published in 1987. She also won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1993. And then she also won the Presidential Medal of Freedom under the Obama administration. And for those of you that are into the Grammys, she was also nominated for a Grammy in 2018. And I wanted you guys to note that her words meant something, and her words were very powerful to whoever read her words and whoever read her books, her literature, her essays, everything. Um, and these two quotes really stood out. One was from an article that I found, and then the second one is from her. So the first quote reads, Morrison wasn't afraid to speak publicly about the themes in her novels and to challenge journalists on their questions. So to me, this meant that she was very comfortable in who she was and what she wrote and why she wrote it. Her words were phenomenal. So I really, really inform you guys that you guys should read books from her. Just because they're something that really they just blow your mind. So the second quote is from her, and it says, "For our sakes and yours, forget your name in the street. Tell us what the world has been to you in the dark places and in the light. Tell us what it is to be a woman so that we may know what it is to be a man." So after reviewing this quote, it really made me think about reputations and what reputations mean to us. So reputations they don't define who you are. Uh, Reputations are something that they label you, and they don't mean who you are. Um, the experience that you go through defines you as a person, and I really wanted you guys to know that. And I thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.